Alright guys, today is the 4th of March of 2026. Right now we are heading towards the manufacturing facility in Belgium. This is going to be a super exciting day because we are going to test flavors, we are going to test the eventual formula, and this is a very huge moment for the brand in order to move forward. Ik zie ook bananen hebben we nooit gezien eigenlijk over dat soort dingen. We have here all the raw materials that go inside our formula without any flavoring. So we're going to test this to see, of course, how the texture is, how it will taste, of course, and based on that we will additionally add something in terms of like a flavor to like flavor it and to make it more palatable. So that's what we will do right now.
Bij het orange dat zou misschien wel nog wat karakter kunnen hebben om die te kunnen.
Ja.
Ik denk dat is de peaches groen dan.
Oké.
Of bij hun kun je voor.
Oh ja, je voelt het wel. Dit is wel lekker.
Heel anders verhaal.
Dit is wel lekker zeg. Dit is echt lekker. Ja.
En dergelijke producten hebben meestal wel een zuurtegraad. Dus dat vecht in je hoofd van je proeft watermeloen, maar eigenlijk snap je het brein het niet.
Ja,
Dit
ja.
snap je brein. Dit is een iced peach, zoet, zuur in balans.
Right, so we have right now tried 3 different flavors. The first 2 we're not there yet. We right now have formulated slightly different, and the flavor itself, it really surprised me, to be very honest. I also explained it right now to Arne, and yeah, this overall might be also the first of 2 flavors that we will use. We will see what it will be. I cannot basically tell too much about it yet, but this is a very great start. Dit vind ik persoonlijk beter.
Ik vind dat zelfs ook beter.
Welke smaak is dit? Dit is
Schweppes hebben we toch ook in Nederland? Schweppes, niet schnaps.
Oh, Schweppes, ja, snaps. Even kijken. Oh ja. Oh, het is een ruikje gelijk dat het raspberry is. Hoe niet doen?
Stevia ook, die zullen wel, en monkfruit ook nog eens. Ja.
Oh, monkfruit.
Dat is de ideale kom. Ja, in Amerika is dat al toegelaten. Hè. En die twee... Dit is uw balans.
Ja? Alright, so right now we have tested around 15 different flavors. 2 of which I initially aimed for, eventually showed not to be the ones that we are searching for, or that we believe as well should be the ones that we will choose eventually. So we have one flavor that is going to be definitely a yes, which is going to be not what you expect, because it's a flavor that I did not even expect myself, but it's the flavor that tasted right, and it is also aligned with how we, of course, want to position ourselves as a brand. That is not, of course, normal, but right? So based on that, we do have one flavor. Right now we are going to do a few more testing on about 2 different flavors, and these 2 flavors will allow us as well to understand, okay, is that what we need as well, what we believe is right? So that's what we are going to tap into right now, just the flavors itself. We do one last testing round, and then we'll make the decision based on that. The manufacturer nailed the accuracy of these flavors. It is naturally flavored, very subtle, and that is essentially what we were looking for, to not tip into that heavy sweetness that can turn against you during training or of course during races. In May I have a 20-kilometer backyard ultra, and that is where these first samples with these flavors will be tested, and I can't wait to share how that goes. Alright, so let's open it up and we're gonna start off first with the new flavor, which I am most excited about. This one is more or less sour. So with that being said, you most likely know which flavor it is. So let's open it up. Alright, this is it, guys. This is the flavor that is most likely gonna determine if we're gonna move forward with the production order already next week, which has been right now about almost 2 years since we started this brand. We will never, and I will never like basically, you know, just offer less quality for the sake of speed. That's not what I want myself, and that's also not what I expect from brands that I, for example, consume myself. So therefore, we needed to do it right rather than doing it fast, and that's why it's so important that we will never compromise on quality. It takes longer. It's better, you know, to be like a little bit late than, you know, it taking too long, like doing it too fast and doing it wrong. And lemon, of course, is something completely different, the experience than cherry and raspberry. So that's why I'm so excited about it. I genuinely like lemon a lot. And as you can see, of course, the color is also not brown anymore since it was in the beginning, because we replaced one specific ingredient for a more natural tone and more natural flavor, which allows us right now as well to use lemon, because we were not able to do so as it was very hard to mask lemon with the ingredients that we did have. So I'm very happy with this change, which is definitely also gonna be better in terms of quality itself. But that will be shared later. Right now, let's give this a try. I'm very happy with this. Like, the manufacturer has nailed the flavor profile. There was one specific thing, guys, that I was very concerned about, that the flavors were gonna take over the entire like experience when you're gonna taste it, because flavor fatigue is a real thing in endurance, right? Therefore, you don't wanna like have like too strong of like a flavor profile, especially when you're running mid-session, right? And you need to consume something. You have maybe consumed it already a lot. Then you don't want to, let's say, have that flavor take over your entire experience where you become miserable, for example. Overall, guys, lemon, cherry or raspberry, those three flavors most likely will be it. I'm very happy, genuinely. So with that being said, this is one of the last things that we needed to do in order to like move forward with the production order. That will hopefully happen in a week from now, but let's first see what my family has to say about it as well. Alright, now the flavors have been tested, not only by me, but also by my brother and also by my mother. And we concluded basically all three of this the exact same thing, which makes me as well very confident right now to make the right decision on which two flavors to move forward with. This will be concluded over the next few days with the manufacturer, but I feel very confident right now.